JD from NY calls infinite warfare infinite failure. Then you get some of the less imaginative names, like what Vex calls this game, infinite shitfare. I think these guys may actually be right. I think Infinity Ward has finally won me over to the argument that they've done a terrible job with this game. I'm going to tell you why. Yesterday, I attempted to get into a party with one of my viewers and another guy that I run a lot of games with. And I'm not as good as they are. I think I'm sporting something like a 1.48 KD. These guys are well over 2. They're tryhards. And one of them gets into my party, and the other one doesn't. It turns out that the reason why he was not able to get into the party is because he received a ban. A 48-hour ban. So he said he wanted to look online to see if there was any information, and lo and behold, there is information from Infinity Ward confirming that they have banned players who exploited the 12 days of winter glitch with the keys. And added to that, they also reset all of the weapons levels, and get this, they reset all of their stats on the leaderboard. Now, that may not sound significant in an online game until you really look at things and understand that there are no fucking leaderboards. So you reset their place on a leaderboard that doesn't exist because you shipped the game half-made. You're banning people who exploit the game. Okay, that's fine. What about when they were exploiting all kinds of glitches in the maps and people were reporting them over and over and over and over again? Did anybody's stats get reset? Did you take away anybody's weapons? Did you do any of that stuff? No. Did you fix all the myriads of glitches in the game? No. I watched a video yesterday from one of my new favorite YouTubers, Stonewall Tabor. You can look him up on Twitter, and I'll put his link into his channel in the description if you haven't heard of him already. He does these help guides on YouTube to help people get challenges done. And I discovered him during the Black Ops 3 days. And he put out a video yesterday about one of the perks called High Score, where you're supposed to equip Hardline and get 20,000 extra points, and that completes the challenge. And he said no matter what he did to try to complete the challenge, none of it worked. Why? Because Infinity Ward fucked it up. And that's not the only challenge that's fucked up where people can't get shit completed. And you guys know that I've been killing myself to get these fucking challenges done, and some of them just can't be done. So, if you look at Infinity Ward's track record with this game, they have completely fucked this game up. There still is no emblems to be made. There still is no leaderboard, which has shipped with every Call of Duty game that has come out every year. They're on a 3-year cycle, and they couldn't get a leaderboard out. Why do you think that is? They have other glitches in the game where things don't work as intended. None of that stuff gets fixed. But somebody gets a couple of extra keys and weapons, and they think that it might cost them a little bit of money, and they shut the glitch down in 2 hours. We've had this game for 2 months, and the game still isn't fixed. But they fixed that glitch in 2 hours. What the fuck does that tell you? They don't give a fuck about us.
3-1 on station, available for tasking.
Now, they've banned a whole bunch of players in the community, and there's really nobody playing this game. How do you fucking ban half the players playing the game when no one is playing the game? So what you're doing now is you're banning people, you are resetting stats, you've alienated half the player base playing this game, and you know what that does, right? It penalizes the players that are still playing the game, because what fucking lobbies do we have to look forward to? Everybody's gone to Battlefield 1, Modern Warfare Remaster. We've got a whole bunch of people who stayed on Black Ops 3 because they didn't trust that Infinity Ward was going to do right with this game. Remember, this is the game that got 4 million dislikes on YouTube. The most dislikes left on any video in the history of YouTube. So what do? They further alienate the player base. Now, had they been fixing the game and taking care of the community all this time, and they ban people, then I say, hey, oh well, fuck it, they fucked themselves. Or as Vince McMahon would say, the exploiters screwed themselves. Or, you know what I mean? Like, or is that the exploiters screwed the exploiters? I'd go all Vince McMahon on them, right? But in this case, Infinity Ward does not have a leg to stand on. From a principle point of view, from a principle standpoint, they don't have the brand equity to make draconian moves like this. What I would have done in their position if I was at Infinity Ward, because of course I can't criticize them for doing something without giving an alternative solution, right? And if I was in their shoes, it's a very simple fix. You don't reset stats or levels or anything like that, because the exploit didn't actually affect the gameplay at all. So as far as I'm concerned, all of their stats are legit. So you don't fuck with that. Instead, you hit them with a 48-hour ban. You hit them with a 72-hour ban, a 96-hour ban, maybe even a 168-hour ban. Give them the whole week. And you reset all their weapons. You just reset them all. Leave the fucking stats alone. Give them a slap on the wrist ban. Relock all of their weapons, even the ones that they got legitimately through their keys. And you go about your fucking business. What's so fucking hard about that? Obviously, that's really fucking difficult because they can't even get leaderboards up. But we all know why the leaderboards aren't up, right? That's because they don't want to show that only 14 people are left playing this game, including myself. In the comment section, you let me know what you think about the move that they made. Do you think that they were well within their rights? Do you think they made the right move? Or do you think that Infinity Ward just fucked themselves?